The ground beneath the city groaned, a deep, unnatural sound. Buildings swayed like reeds in the wind. Then, the earth split open. The fissure grew wider, a gaping maw hungry for destruction. Cars slid helplessly into the void, their alarms drowned by the earth's roar. The skyline trembled, then fell. Towers crumbled like sandcastles, their collapse sending plumes of dust into the air. The city was vanishing. Chaos ruled the streets. People ran blindly, dodging falling debris. A child, lost and terrified, was swept up by a stranger, just in time. Inside the office, the world shook violently. Monitors crashed to the floor, lights flickered, then darkness, as the ceiling gave way. The subway tunnel groaned, its walls splitting like eggshells. Then, with a roar, it collapsed, water and darkness swallowing the screams. Even the fire station wasn't spared. The trucks rocked, then the roof fell, trapping the very heroes meant to save others. Homes shook, their chimneys toppling like dominoes. Then, the street was gone, only rubble remained where families once lived. The gymnasium trembled, its bleachers folding like paper. Then, the roof gave way, burying the court under tons of debris. The overpass groaned, its concrete skin splitting. Cars swerved, but it was too late. The structure fell, crushing everything beneath. The power plant convulsed, its transformers exploding like fireworks. Flames erupted, swallowing the facility, a beacon of destruction. The dam held until it didn't. Cracks spread, then the structure failed. A wall of water surged toward the valley. Could anyone survive? The valley vanished under the flood. Homes floated like toys, trees uprooted, nature's fury rewriting the landscape in seconds. Trapped on their rooftop, a family waved desperately. Then, the whir of blades, a helicopter, their lifeline as the water rose. The hospital was now a lake. Patients floated on stretchers, nurses waded through, hoping the water would stop rising. Amidst the rubble, a survivor dug frantically. Then, a hand, small, trembling. A child, alive, pulled from the wreckage. Hope. In the shelter, strangers became family. Blankets shared, water passed, small acts of kindness in a world turned upside down. From above, the truth was undeniable. Neighborhoods swallowed, streets turned to rivers, the city was forever changed. The rescue boats navigated the flooded streets, their calls echoing. Then, a response, an elderly couple, saved from their watery prison. The bulldozer uncovered a fire truck, its red paint barely visible under the rubble. Even the rescuers hadn't been spared. The vigil was a sea of flickering candles, each flame a memory. Hands clasped, tears fell mourning the lost, honoring their stories. A child drew their home on a piece of rubble. The volunteer smiled, a reminder that even in ruin, innocence endured. The construction crew worked tirelessly, their hammers ringing out. The first beams rose, a promise of renewal amidst the devastation. The sun set over the ruins, painting them in gold. Then, darkness, a quiet end to a day of unimaginable loss. A lone figure stood atop the rubble, gazing at the ruins. Then, a flower, placed gently, a tribute to what was lost. Dawn broke over the city, smoke still curling into the sky. The sun rose, lighting the path to recovery. The volunteer handed out water, their hands steady. A survivor hugged them, gratitude in the midst of grief. The work continued. A child planted a sapling in the ruins. The camera pulled back, showing the vast devastation and the tiny tree. Life would return.